Collins of DietHobby.com, and today I'm going to show you a little lunch meal that I call a mini meal, and it's crispy white pizza. Okay, now this is 166 calories, it's 10 carbs, and it's 14.5 grams of protein. We're going to start with a little tortilla. It's a low-carb tortilla. These tortillas that I'm using today are Mama Lupi's, and they have 7 grams of carbs, 4 fiber, so they're actually 3 net carbs. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to take a baking sheet and spray it with non-stick coating. I'm going to put this tortilla on it, and I'm going to put it in the oven for 5 minutes, and then I'm going to turn it over and do 5 minutes on the other side, because I'm going to get it crisp. Now while I'm doing that, I'm going to mix my other ingredients up for my pizza topping. I'm going to start out with some ricotta cheese, and the exact amounts, look at my recipe on my website, DietHobby.com, because there you'll find the video, you'll find the recipe, and you'll find a picture of the food. So here's the video of it that I'm making right now. Alright, so we're going to take the ricotta cheese, 1/4 cup, and put it in a bowl. We're going to mix with it some shredded mozzarella. Now I just buy my mozzarella in a little bag, and it's 1 ounce of mozzarella, and that's what I personally do, but you can shred it yourself if you like. Okay, and then I'm going to mix this together with a quarter of a teaspoon. See, you have to go see my recipe because I'm always getting them wrong. 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, and about 1/8 teaspoon of salt, and about just a dash of pepper. I'm going to mix these all together because this is going to be the topping for my crispy white pizza. Now, some of my recipes are low carb, and some of my recipes are reduced carb, okay? But all my recipes are low calorie. Okay, I think that's it for now. Now, what we're doing is we're going to take a skillet and spray non-stick coating on a skillet and turn the burner on. And here, what we did was we took I took onion and sliced and kind of chopped it up very thinly, and it's 1/4 cup. So now I'm going to soften and brown this onion up for a pizza topping while my tortilla is getting brown. So that's what I'm doing now. I just let that, it takes a couple minutes. So I'm going to, it's on medium heat. I'm going to brown these onions and kind of get them soft. And meanwhile, my pizza's in the oven, and my topping is sitting here. So as soon as we get the onions soft and we get the tortilla ready, we'll assemble it, and I'll be right back to do that. Well, the tortilla is crispy, and the onions got soft and brown, and I mixed them together into the cheese immediately. And now I'm going to spread this mixture onto the top of more tortilla to make myself a crispy white pizza. So I'm spreading out all of this cheese and ricotta cheese and onion and garlic on my pizza. Now, you know, I really don't have a cooking show. What I have is a diet channel, and what I'm doing is I'm sharing with you the recipes that I cook for myself in the amounts that I cook for myself. If you like them, then you can make them for yourself. And you can adjust the ingredients, or you can adjust the amounts to suit your own particular individual diet. So that's how my show and my recipe videos are a little different than many recipe videos, because I'm not really intending to have a cooking channel. I'm intending to show you how I eat and how I cook the recipes that I eat. Okay, now we've got this spread on the pizza. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take 6 basil leaves and put them on top of this pizza. Kind of cover it up with basil. Basil. People pronounce it differently. And then I have some very thin, about a half a tomato that I sliced very, very thin. And I'm going to put these little tomato slices on top of my pizza. And the last, I'm just going to sprinkle a little more salt on the tomatoes. Now, this is going to go back in the oven for just a little short time, up to 5 minutes, or until the whole pizza is hot. So I'm going to put it in the oven, and we'll wait 5 more, I'll set the timer for 5 minutes, but I'll keep an eye on it because it might be done before 5 minutes. And then we'll be back when it's ready. Well, it's hot now. So this is how it looks. It's very crispy. See, it's very crispy. 166 calories, a delightful little mini meal. You can cut it with a pizza cutter, or you can cut it with a sharp knife. I cut it into 4 pieces because it's easier to eat that way. You can see each little piece is very crispy and probably tasty. Unless I did something wrong, we'll find out in a minute. I have to take a picture of this, but I'm going to taste it anyway. That's pretty good. Not exactly the same as a margarita pizza, but very close. Come and see me at diethobby.com.